the rate of 2 centimeters per hour. Okay, so it's burning at the rate of 2 centimeters per hour. Then the top of the candle will. Now there, when if you want to solve this question, you need to realize a few things. Number one, the candle burns from the top. Is that clear?
Yes.
Everyone realizes that? So the wax will disappear from the top. Okay. But because of that, density does not change. Wax simply evaporates. I believe you understand how combustion process occurs. Right? That will simply disappear. So, let's say this is the water level. And at some moment, this candle is suppose 10 centimeters long. Okay, let's say at some moment the candle is 10 centimeters long. So, because this candle is floating, that's obviously because the wax has less density than water. So, if this candle is floating, right? Okay, so the volume immerses this one. So, whatever may be the mass of the candle, we don't know. Let's say mass of the candle is m. So, downward force on the whole candle is mg, weight. But how much will be the buoyant force?
Double.
Weight of the displaced liquid. That is, it will be rho water into this part, that is volume immersed into this. Right? So, do you realize that as m will change, as it will burn, mass will increase or decrease? Decrease. Right? So, if mass will decrease, let's say this much has disappeared. Okay. Right? Let's say this much has disappeared. Then volume immersed should also decrease. Who understood that? If mass will decrease, volume immersed will also decrease. So, do you understand that this candle will go up?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Right? Do you understand the candle will go up? Now, so there are two processes going on here. Due to burning the top of candle, this is top of candle, right? Due to burning, the top of candle will come down. But as candle burns, what happens? Because of buoyant force, it will also go slightly higher. Now we have to decide how much, right? Okay, we have to decide. For that, you should understand that in any case, the percentage of volume immersed, remains the same. Okay, now this sentence may be clear to some of you already, but it might not be clear to everyone. So, I try proving it using some math. Suppose this is at some time we have it. Instead of mass of candle, do you understand that I can write density of candle or wax, whatever you want, into volume of candle into G is equal to this. And do you agree this is total volume?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So, percentage of volume immersed. How do you find percentage? Something upon total into 100. Isn't it?
Yes.
I repeat. V immersed is the percentage immersed upon total of the whole candle into 100. So, from this G is cancelled, as you can see. And you can easily see that is going to be rho of C upon rho W into 100. I hope that's clear. So what does this equation tell you? Here there are no variables. Do you see? There are no variables. What is the meaning of variable? Something that can change. So if you say that this is the percentage of volume immersed, that's this, correct? Look at the right side. Density of candle wouldn't change because candle is made up of wax. Melting of wax does not mean density will change. Rho W, density of water, that also cannot change. Last time I checked, 100 was still 100. What I mean to say is 100 never changes. You agree with that?
Yes.
Others are sleeping or dead. Right? અને મેં તમને શું પૂછ્યું 100 changes or not? તો પછી ઉઠો જરા કામ હજી સુતા છો. Okay, so there are no variables here, so that's why we have this sentence. Did you understand the sentence?
Yes.
I know proof. Okay, now if percentage remains unchanged, the percentage inverse remains unchanged, what does that mean? Let's see. So for example, let's say at start, I'm just putting a simple number, let's say at start half of it was inside, so 5 centimeter inside, 5 centimeter outside. Okay, so now if in 1 hour 2 centimeter burns, so ऊपर 2 centimeter जरूर है, agreed? So now the top should have moved 2 centimeter down. But if that happens, this becomes 3 and this becomes 5. That should not be right. I hope you understood. Because earlier, what was the percentage? 50-50. 50 outside, 50 inside. But now if this much burns, you have only 3 here, 3 outside, 5 inside. That's wrong. The percentage should remain same. So 3 inside there, 3 outside, 5 inside. Total is 8. So now once again, it has to become 50-50. So it will become 4. So this candle will now go up by 1 centimeter. Who understood that? Why 1? So that total 8. 4 above and 4 below. 3 plus 1. So ultimately, do you realize that the top, what did the top do? Due to burning, it went 2 centimeter down. That's what we do. But due to floating, it went 1 centimeter up. So what's the net effect? What is the net? What's the total effect? What did the top do? It's like I walked 2 steps there and 1 step back. What's the net effect? 1. In which direction?
Upward.
Upwards. Clear or not clear?
Yes.
Wrong. Downward. 2 is downward. 1 is upward. If I walk 2 steps to your right, 1 and 2. Okay, now I'm going to walk 1 step to your left. So what's the net effect? 1 step. In which direction?
Right.
Clear?
Yes.
So 2 down, 1 up means 1 down. Clear?
Yes.
Read the option. Which one?
B.
Go up.
B.
B, yeah, sorry. Fall down at rate of 1 centimeter per hour. Clear? Again, this 5 centimeter was just a way to explain. Here you could take 8 also to start with if you want to make it more complicated. We don't want to do that. Again, all of this is happening because of this sentence. I hope you like it. Right? Now let's go to 11. Am I realizing this?
No, sir.
This question is a classic example of what I was telling you yesterday. There are so many things that I will speak, but I will not write. मैं बोर्ड पर कहीं लिखूँ नहीं. Do you see? Have I written that it will go up by 2 centimeters, then it will come down by 1 centimeter? Why? Is the explanation on the board? For that you will have to listen to what I am saying. I am not going to write sentences because you don't have to write sentences in exam. Remember, our target is 1 question for 1 minute. જો હું નહીં કરું તો તમે તો કેને કરશો? Right? So at some stage we'd like to get to that speed. 1 question for 1 minute. And please start practicing to write in bad handwriting. Not good. I said bad. I'm being vague here. Doctor not banwanu. That's a joke. But see, what I mean to say is you have to write fast. Okay. focus on learning, don't focus on handwriting. પછી એ હોય તો ક્લાસીસ કરી લેજો, હું પૈસા આપીશ. Okay, after 12 if your handwriting gets too bad then you can't read. Number 11, a boat having a length of 3 meters, actually proper word would have been a raft. Nevertheless, a boat having a length of 3 meters and width or breadth of 2 meters is floating. So I am drawing it in 3D. Hopefully you will understand what I am drawing. Do you know what's a raft?
Yes.
It's just like a wooden plank. Okay, similar to that. Boat is, you know, more professional kind of thing. Raft is nothing but some piece that is floating, right? Okay. So this is that boat. Okay, 3 meter, 2 meter. Now the boat sinks by 1 centimeter. Obviously, it would have some thickness, right? So the boat is like a cuboid. So the boat sinks by 1 centimeter when a man gets onto it. Because of man standing on it, the boat goes slightly down. I'm sure you would have noted that if you have ever been on ferries across the river, right? When a lot of people stand on it, or a lot of people get onto it, it starts to go down. So what has happened here? Without the man, it was at some level. After the man enters, it goes 1 centimeter down, and then it settles in equilibrium. So, use the concept. Do you realize that the change of 1 centimeter is due to the man? Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? So, why did it go down? Because man's weight will be applied now on the boat. Okay? So, to oppose that, there has to be more buoyant force. So, do you agree that weight of man should be equal to increase in buoyant force?
Yes.
Pehla badhu balance. Let's say two people have 5 rupees and 5 rupees. If one person gets 2 extra, so balance કરવા માટે you need 2 more. So the increase on one should be the increase on the other. Fine. Absolutely clear.
Yes.
This line, this is the main thing of this problem. Did you understand?
Yes.
Who did? Who didn't understand this one? Who did? Sorry, the mask. Yeah. Generally, who didn't understand nothing. Okay. So, put the value, get the answer. If you will keep this formula in mind, then you should not have a problem understanding when FB increases, which quantity is increasing on right side? Volume immersed, yes. Correct? Because the boat goes down by 1 centimeter, so it will વધારે પાણીમાં જતું રહ્યું ને. So you have to find that volume. How much extra volume has gone into the water? Left side we have to find, I believe. What do we have to find? Mass of man? Yes. So here you can always write mg. Okay? Right? Easy enough? Now right hand side. How much is the increase in volume immersed? 1 centimeter is volume, are you sure? How much is the increase in volume immersed? કેટલું વધારે વોલ્યુમ પાણીમાં હોઈ ગયું? That's what I'm asking you. યુનિટ વગરનો બધો આન્સર ગમે તે હોય ખોટો. Say the unit. Be confident, અંકિતા. જો એ ખબર પડી જાય ને કે મનમાં શું ચાલે છે.
0.06 meter cube.
Stand up, stand up. Say it again.
0.06 meter cube.
0.06 meter cube. How did you get that?
I have found the volume of the draft. 1 centimeter height, 3
Okay.
centimeter length, and 2 meter.
Correct. That's right. The idea is right. That's all. Now let me just explain it better. Right? She didn't explain it as good as I would have wished, but anyway, she is not your teacher. So let's say this is the side view of that raft. Earlier, the water level was still here. Because the man gets onto it, the water level will rise. And actually, water level is not rising, the boat is rising. Okay. So this is 1 centimeter. Do you agree? So do you realize that whatever is the volume for this part, that is the extra volume?
Yes.
So like she said, this is thickness 1 centimeter, and then the other two sides are 3 meter into 2 meter. Did you understand? This is the extra volume. Yes or no? Clear? So this is the extra volume immersed. So that's how you can find increase in the Wentworth. What is rho L? Oh yeah, rho L. 10 raised to 3 into extra volume immersed. We'll have to write this, but be careful with the unit. So 1 by 100, 3 into 2. Okay? Converting centimeter to meter. And then on last one G. G doesn't change, that's it. Get the answer. G is cancelled anyway. Right? G is cancelled. The answer is 60. Suppose you would have taken 9.8. Suppose you would have taken 9.8. What would be the answer? Same. Same. Please be careful about that. Like I said, what happens to G? Cancel. Understood? Fine, confident? You can solve such questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let me give you a question like, okay, I'm going to say the question, you can write it if you want. Right. A wooden block, a large wooden block has density 800 kg per meter cube. A large wooden block has density 800 kg per meter cube. When a man of mass 50 kg. When a man of mass 50 kg steps over it. When a man of mass 50 kg steps over it. The percentage of volume immersed. The percentage of volume immersed in water becomes 1.5 times, that is 1.5 times. Percentage of volume immersed in water becomes 1.5 times. Okay? Alright? Find the mass. Find the mass of the wooden block. A plank. Kau benda tu lah kayu untuk guling tu. Block. Question clear?
Yes, sir.
Similar to this, isn't it? So I've given you, let me just confirm that I've given you following details so that I don't miss out on anything. I've given you density
Yes.
of block. Okay. And I've given to you
Mass
the
of
mass of
mass
the
of
matter.
man.
Okay, and you know it's water. Like I mean, in water, immersed in water.
Yes.
So you know water density, right? So you can take G equal to 10. Okay. Let's go to the next question. What density did I get? 8. Actually, that will cause overshoot. And I gave you the. It should, and I told you that it will increase by what? 1.5. No, it was not that. 80 was not. Just right, increases by 10%. Sorry. 1050. That is changed from 1.5 to 1.1. I repeat. You understood what I did? Change that value. Because if you increase that by 1.5, it will become more than 100. Right? So make it 1.1 instead of 1.5. Okay? Method of course remains the same. So let's go to next question. 12. We have done 12? No.
No.
Okay, 12. Come on. Question 12. Okay. A sphere is floating in water with 1/3 part outside water. Okay, so how much part inside water? 1/3 outside. 2/3 inside. So we immerse. What should I write? 2/3 of what? Of total volume. Yes, no.
Yes.
Who understood that? 2/3 of total volume. Not clear? Put your hands up. Let me just try it. It's given that outside part is 1/3. Total is 1, isn't it? Whenever you are dealing with subtraction.
Yes.
Total 1. Outside 1/3. Inside 2/3. Of what? Total. So I hope you understand. V immersed by V is 2/3 or V immersed is equal to 2V by 3. Fine?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go to the next. And when the sphere, obviously same sphere, is floating in unknown liquid, right? So there is some unknown liquid. 3/4 part is outside. Okay, 3/4 part outside. So this is case 1. Case 2. 3/4 part outside. So how much inside?
1/4.
1/4.
1/4.
Easy enough to understand?
Yes.
Okay. What do we have to find? Density of the liquid, unknown liquid. Correct? So first one is water, first one is in water, second one we don't know. Right. Rho L is to be found, rho W we know how. Why don't you draw two diagrams? Okay, for each case. Understood? And try to link them. Is there some way in which you can find this rho? Do it yourself, come on. I don't want to help you. I mean, I want to help you, but I will help you by not helping you. Okay. થોડુંક તમે કરો તો તમને આવડશે નહીંતર ખાલી વિડિયો જોવા દો. The first person to get to the correct answer will get acknowledgement. Right? Nothing else. કોક વાર એવો અઘરો ક્વેશ્ચન આપીશ ને ત્યારે રિવોર્ડ મળશે. ઘર મેદાન ફટાફટ કર હજી વાર લાગે એવું બધું નો ડ્રો કરવાનું લાગે. Very good. You are drawing only as much as is necessary. Now, because you are talking about forces, draw FBD also. Just show the forces. ડાયાગ્રામ જો છે કેવી જતી નથી આવું તમને કોઈ પણ ટીચર કહેતા અરે પેન્સિલ થી નહીં ડ્રો કરવાનું that reminds me of some crazy teachers who used to make people draw monkeys in physics class પછી ભણાવવાનું ક્યારે ક્યારે into done 9/4 I don't know never thank you option here
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether it's right or not કરીએ ને ખબર can you share your method stand up stand up come on I hope the method is not eeny meeny mo that is randomness હા તો શીખવાડો મને ચલો what should I draw first એમ કર્યું ઓકે સોરી તું બોલે છે મારે જોવું જ નથી તું મેથડ કહી દે ને અમારે ચાલશે just say your steps I will convert them to equation okay step 1 શું કરવાનું v/4 into v/4 કેમ into v/4 મારે એડ કરવું હોય તો I don't like multiplication I like addition અને તું આ મલ્ટીપ્લાય કરતો 8 નો આવે હવે તાર 9 આવતું આવ્યું 9/4 9/4 કેવું આવતું Okay, I don't know what's that. I really don't understand what you are doing. અમારું ફિઝિક્સ કાચું પડે ભાઈ તમારી પાસે ના probably we are not understanding what he is trying to say. એવું થાય sometimes explaining what you have done is very tough. Yes, Sahil. Of course, the sphere is same, so the weight is same. That's the connecting link everywhere. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Often you see, listen to this, one general advice. Whenever you get questions where you have 2-3 cases, then you try to find out what is the common link. Like he said, what's same? The weight. Yes, that is your starting point. Understood, everyone? So weight is same. What should I do now? mg is equal to 10 cube. Okay, he's doing it for first case. 2/3v into g. Wonderful. Then
and gas is equal to gas second.
right. Just put this equal to 5 rho
v/4
3/4 v/4 into g. Right? Now what are we interested in finding? Rho L. So let's just find rho L. Okay? So you get rho L is equal to 8/3 10 raised to 3 kg per meter cube. But options are in g per 60. That is gram per centimeter cube, right? So 10 raised to 3 that will go with the unit. Sit down. That's right. Well done. Proper explanation. Clear? હવે મારે કઈ સમજાવવું પડે એવું બાકી જ ન લાગ્યું સાહેબ પૂરું કરી નાખ્યું Is this what you are saying? Never mind. Well tried. આજે નો આવ્યું કાલે હજી થોડું વધારે આવશે ધીરે ધીરે થઈ જશે. Okay, remember this. At some point of time everyone is guessing the method. It's all trial and error. લાગે તો બરાબર, ન લાગે તો કઈ નહીં. That's how we all learn. Okay. When will you be able to say that this question should be solved with this method only? Only after solving 200 questions from one chapter. What is? When you solve 200 questions from one chapter, then you will mostly be able to say, okay, yeah, this question, we did something like that. We do it like this. Done. ત્યાં સુધી પહોંચવાનું છે આપણે બધા. Right? Okay. Next. 13. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Number 14 now. Question 14 is a question with potential energy. Kashyap, please wear your mask. Question 14 is with potential energy. So who remembers formula of gravitational potential energy? There are different kinds of potential energy. Okay, I am only asking you for gravitational potential energy. We studied gravitational, we studied spring. I hope you remember all that. જેને નો યાદ આવે, I recommend you spend this Sunday reading that chapter. Okay, who raise hand for gravitational potential energy? Okay, very good. If you are knowing, yes, what's your name? Sonali. So what's the answer, Sonali? MGH. Very good. Sit down. MGH, isn't it?
Yes.
યાદ હતું?
Yes.
તો નામ આ કહેવાય ખબર નહોતી એટલે જ ફોર્મ્યુલાની સાથે શું યાદ રાખવાનું? Title. I hope now everyone realizes why I am making you write pressure variation with depth 5 times. બરાબર ને? I hope you are seeing the reason for my method. I am a very logical man. Okay. જ્યારે અમારા સ્વરૂપને લખાવતા ને તો મને એમ જ થતું કે આવું શું લખવાનું, સાવ ગાંડા જેવું છે. I know you also feel the same. પણ ખાલી ફરક એટલો જ હતો કે અમને રોજ બધા ચેપ્ટરની બધી ફોર્મ્યુલા આવડે કે ન આવડે 30 ટાઈમ લખવાની હોય. અને જે ન લખી અને વોઇસ માટે ને તો પછી કેવું કે મારે કોઈને કઈ કેવું નથી હોતું. રાઈટ? ઓકે, એન્ડ આઉટ ઓફ ધ ક્લાસ પૂરું. એક વખત તો મને યાદ થાય કે બે ત્રણ જણ પાછા સર એવા ને જ પૂછે કે જેને ન જ આવડતું અને બે ત્રણ ને ન આવડે એટલે બધા લખવાનું અને અમે આમ જોતા રહે આવું કેવું સાવ આવો અન્યાય. But we had to take it, right? Okay, but I see that a variation of that method works well. એટલે જ હું તમને પૂછી નાખું. Okay, barring the first day when nobody raised hand, even though you knew. બરાબર ને? Okay. So please remember all of that with the formula. Question 14. A wooden ball of density D, capital D. So there is a ball density D. Is in water of density D. So this is water and this ball is in water. To a depth h below the surface of water. Can you draw the diagram?
Yes.
Done?
Yes.
And actually, I'd like to add one word. Just like small wooden ball, okay? To make the question perfect, I'll explain after we solve this why the word small is necessary. Okay? Just like small wooden ball. Motor ball, you hold it, you release it. Basketball release not that. Fast. No, it's not really about fast or slow. It's about what happens when half of it is inside and half of it is outside. At that time something very complex will happen if the ball is locked. So instead of that, if we consider that it's very small, like a little ball bearing, then we can ignore that complex part, right? And save some math. Okay. So from here it's going to bounce. Sorry, not bounce, but it will go up when you release it. Alright? Okay? What's the question? You have to explain the question to the whole class. Okay, I'm going to keep mum about that. I'll not explain. What do we have to find? Try to understand the situation of this question. Come on, please. Raise your hand when you understand the question and are ready to explain it to your friends. Okay, very good. Yes, Kashyap? You will find H, this H. Are you sure? Okay, who agrees with his interpretation? He says we will find this H. So H will find करना है तो आंसर तो C. बराबर के नहीं? H equal to N. ये बनाता है. टाइम जो करें. So that's definitely not the question. Yeah. What's your interpretation? Second last bit. Yeah. What's your name? Uday. So. Wouldn't we just keep on going up and up and up? Sorry? There's gravitational force. Alright. You are right. I'm just saying it in that manner to confuse you. You are absolutely right. There is obviously gravitational force. It will jump out. As it goes higher, the speed will decrease. At some point, the speed will become zero. That is which point?
Highest point.
Chapter number 3. ક્યાંનું ક્યાં આવે કઈ નક્કી કહેવાય આ physics. Okay, so we have to find this height. Clear?
Yes.
Sit down. Well done. So that's the question. Let's call it x maybe. Right? X, Y, Z, J के way. Don't call it x. So we have to find this of this. Okay, so you are releasing it here. Yes or no? What's the speed here? When you release something, when you are holding it, when you release it, you are not throwing it. You are releasing it. The speed will be very. Okay, at this highest point, what's the speed?
Zero.
Wow. What is zero? I zero. What is zero? Mark is zero. Right? Now we have to find x. How do you think we should approach this question? What should we do? Right. You know, if you will recall one sentence that I have probably told you 10 times, you should be able to pick the right method immediately. Fast. No. Right? The answer is work energy theorem. 6th chapter of your book. The answer is work energy theorem. एक sentence की दो. Whenever you want to find distance or speed, and some speeds are given, you should use work energy theorem. How મેં તમને કેટલી વખત કીધું હતું in that chapter. In fact, we have solved so many such questions where initial speed given, final not given, but distance is given, or vice versa. Initial speed given, final speed given, but distance is not given. Can you do it with equations of kinematics? Yes, but it is troublesome. We'll have to divide it into two parts, because when the ball will go out of water, the acceleration will change. I hope you realize why. Because inside water there is buoyant force. The moment it goes outside water, there is no buoyant force. You can shut the windows if you are getting disturbed. You got what I said? So, We should do it by work in this theorem. Let's start. W total is equal to
Delta K.
delta K. Okay. Now, a lot of things to take care of. How many forces are acting on this ball? 1, 2, 3 ગમે તે કો પછી કેજો કયા. Okay, don't keep it secret. Who says 2? Which is which one? પછી છોડીશ નહીં તમને. Okay, you want to say last page? What's your name? Manan. Dhwanan. Okay, top one that. So Dhwanan, what do you say? How many forces? 2. Which forces? હું ઉપર જતો રહું. Gravitational force. In which direction? તમે મરાવ છો બધાને. Dhwanan, mg downward, that is the gravitational force, and buoyant force. Okay, right? These are the two forces acting over here. Sit down. Well tried. Once the ball goes out of the fluid, that is when it's in air, how many forces?
1.
Sure. See, actually air applies buoyant force, but we generally don't consider it because the density of air is very small, right? Baki air, but we don't need to take it so seriously. So, once it is in air, there is only one force, and that is mg. So now W total. So work done by two forces, right? Mg and Ft. So first of all, work done by mg, and mg is which kind of force? Which kind? Conservative force. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes.
And for conservative force, you can either do it by minus delta U. You remember work done by conservative force is minus delta U, or let's keep it simple. Mg to constant and work done by constant force. Formula. Raise your hand. What are they? Work done by constant force. See, I'll make it very clear. This is so important that if you don't raise hand, you are going to get to write it. This is so important. Okay, you will get to write it if you don't raise your hand. I'm making it very clear. Work done by constant force. Chapter number 6. Work done by constant force. ખોટું પડશે તોય લખવા આપીશ અને એટલે હાથ ઉપર નથી તો લખવાનું છે. ફિક્સ જ છે. બરોબર? ગોતી લેજો ઘરે જઈને. દીક્ષિતા. Very good. Work done by constant force is F delta R cos theta. Sit down. અને જેનો હાથ ઉપર નહોતો બધા લખી નાખો. અમી, રેશા, અંકિતા. Anyone else raise hand? Rahul. Anyone else raise hand? नहीं ने बाकी लखी नाखो. It is for your good. આ ક્વેશ્ચન તમે કેવી રીતે સોલ્વ કરો છો? And like I said, it is important. ખાલી એક જ ફોર્મ્યુલા લખવાનું કહું છું. Treat it as a warning. Treat it as a warning. એકમાં સમજી જાઓ. ಈ ચેપ્ટર નું બધું હવે શું કરવાનું? હા, આવ્યું ને આમાં યુઝ થયો કે નહીં? I was right, isn't it? Chapters 2 to 6 don't leave you anywhere. Okay, so F delta R cos theta. F how much? mg delta R. How much is delta R? H plus x. Very good. And cos theta. Angle between what? Theta શું છે?
90.
Yes, करवानो बंद करो. फिगर ड्रॉ करो. Force downward. Displacement upward. Angle between these two 180. Cos 180.
-1.
કોણ બોલ્યું -1 અહીંથી? -1. -1. Yeah, cos 180 is -1. That's right. તો આ આવડવું જરૂરી છે. Yes. cos values એકદમ સ્ટાર્ટિંગ માં લખાવી છે કે નહીં?
Yes, sir.
નહીં ચાલે, ભૂલી જતો નહીં ચાલે. આઈ એમ લેટિંગ યુ ગો. એક ફોર્મ્યુલામાં સમજી જાવ એટલે આગળ નથી આપતો, નહીતર પછી એટલા ફટાકડા ફૂટશે. આઈ એમ being very serious. Those who struggle with basics of chapter 2 to 6, struggle is lifelong. Barabar? If you don't struggle, if you do nicely chapters 2 to 6, physics is going to be easy, right? Okay? આજે જ ઘરે જઈ નોટ્સ લઈ આવો, વાંચો માંડો chapters 2 to 6. નો સમજ પડતી હોય મને પૂછી લેજો. I will help you. It's not like I don't want to teach. ઓનલાઈન માં નો આવ્યો હોય કઈ વાંધો નહીં, મેનેજ કરો, ગમે તેમ કરી કરવું જ પડશે. પાસ થવું છે, કરવું જ પડશે. આઈ એમ ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ 12, આઈ એમ નોટ ટોકિંગ અબાઉટ 11. જેને 2 to 6 11 ને નહીં આવડે ને 12 માં દાંડી જ છે. યસ, ગેરંટીડ દાંડી. લાસ્ટ યર એવા હતા કેટલા. ઓકે, વી ડોન્ટ વોન્ટ ધેટ ટુ હેપન ટુ યુ. લાગી છે cos 180 તો મને લાગી જાય. हम પૂરો કરીએ ને ઇક્વલ હજી બાકી છે. what work done by Boyle's it only acts here. So do you agree that that work should be equal to, chalo fast forward. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Daiva. Boyle's force is in which direction?
Upward.
From here to here only, correct?
Yes, sir.
So displacement x, ऊपर नहीं. Alright, and how much angle? 0, because FD is upwards and that displacement is also upwards. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Equal to right side. Delta
KF
K means
minus KF.
KF minus K. How much is KF? How much is KF?
0.
બસ આ હવે તમારે સોલ્વ કરો. Goodbye.
Sir,
Why don't you turn it? What's this? Thank you so much. Enjoy.